A new Batman takes us back to his origins. You might soon be turning into an Xbox channel, and Nintendo's pulling the plug on a bunch of Wii services nobody really used anyway. All of this and more today on The Grill. Let's do it. Hello and welcome to the April 13th installment of GamerNode.com's Hot Off the Grill. Senior editor Jason Fanelli is here once again, getting ready to bring you the biggest gaming news of the past week. At least there's 4 stories, unlike last week where we only had 2, and there's games coming out, so we have stuff to talk about. Let's not waste any more time. The monthly reveal a brand new game on Game Informer's cover event was this week, featuring Batman Arkham Origins by WB Montreal. Yes, that's right, WB Montreal, not Rocksteady. This game will take place early in Batman's career, on Christmas Eve into Christmas Day, and he'll be fighting against the likes of Black Mask, Deathstroke, the Penguin, and others who have yet to be revealed. As this is a Batman origin story, I expect some weaknesses and some mistakes from our hero, but I definitely think WB Montreal is worth depending on. They did port Arkham City Armored Edition to the Wii U with some pretty good results, so it stands to reason that with a engine that they didn't develop, they're just working with, that they'll be able to make a quality Batman game. I can understand some of the apprehension, but I'm going to wait for more information until I reserve judgment. For now, it's more Batman, the third in the series, and the first 2 were excellent, so why not be excited about it? In a story first reported on GamerNode by some guy who pretends to write there, the next Xbox may feature an entire channel of original shows, adding yet another piece of speculation to the pile of Nextbox rumors. A source working closely with Microsoft tells GamerNode the next Xbox will include a TV-style channel running a full slate of original programming akin to Netflix House of Cards that gamers can presumably access with an Xbox Live subscription. The nature of the programming is unknown, but the source says that linking shows on the Xbox channel to gameplay experiences is an absolute possibility. Partnerships with ESPN, UFC, and the other major sports leagues have set the foundation for TV-style content on Xbox, but actually making their own programming and distributing it to fans, even with some gameplay possibilities, is definitely different. If you ask me, this kind of adds to the whole entertainment system, not video game system fears that a lot of gamers have. Hopefully Microsoft will still have a gaming-driven system with a lot of great games, including the next Forza and the delayed Rise, which are supposed to be launch titles for the next Xbox. But the more I hear about it, with the always online and now this Xbox channel, the more I'm really afraid that it's not going to be what we want it to be. And I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. We actually have games to play this week. It's not just Guacamelee setting out on its own. A big-time fighter featuring DC superheroes and 2 Nintendo RPGs certainly worth your time this week. So pull up those chairs, grab those mugs, and get ready to taste what's on tap. Injustice Gods Among Us, the DC superhero fighter from the creators of Mortal Kombat, pits the likes of Superman, Batman, the Joker, and more against each other in frantic 2D style combat. I'm really interested to see how many of these characters will mimic or take from Mortal Kombat characters. I've already seen Green Arrow use the Sub-Zero slide, and I'm expecting a lot more things like that. However, I do also expect it to be its own original thing with varied characters, not just copycats, and one of the best stories in fighting games, just like Mortal Kombat was. If fighting's not your thing and you're more of a Nintendo person, 2 RPGs are heading your way. Pandora's Tower on the Wii completes the Operation Rainfall trifecta and brings the highly touted RPG to the States for the first time. On the 3DS, Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers brings a mouthful title and a fantastic strategy RPG to the 3DS. Longtime Shin Megami Tensei fans will sure feel right at home playing some Soul Hackers action. I'm all about Injustice this week, but I may dabble in some Soul Hackers depending on how much time I have. What's on tap for you? Nintendo announced this week that on June 28th, many of its original Wii internet services will be discontinued, never to return again. These include the Forecast channel, the News channel, Everybody Votes channel, Nintendo channel, Check Me Out channel, and data exchange between Wii friends on Wii Connect 24. I use the News channel maybe once a week, the Forecast channel just as much. I may have voted once. Check Me Out? No. And data exchange I probably used a lot between friends with Wii Connect 24. But with Wii U now, I'm not going to miss any of these, and I don't think many of you are either. However, if you still use them, you might want to try and figure out another way. Maybe instead of turning your Wii on for your news, go to your laptop or your computer and check out the headlines on CNN or whatever. But Nintendo is discontinuing these programs, and we should all plan accordingly. This last story is a bit of a gear grinder on a personal level, but it's one that I feel needs to be addressed. In this week's Iwata Asks concerning Animal Crossing New Leaf, it was revealed that Mr. Rossetti, the guy who yells at you for not turning the system off properly when finished playing Animal Crossing, will be optional in New Leaf. Players who have been scared of Mr. Rossetti or don't like being lectured after a reset will be able to turn him off and go about their vile business freely. Now, if you ask me, that takes away from one of the best experiences in Animal Crossing. How many of you out there reset the system just to see what he had to say? I know I did. I spent a whole night doing it. Because Mr. Rossetti is the man. You don't mess with Mr. Rossetti. He was also a great assist character in Smash Brothers. He was the dud, but it was still awesome to see him. Why would you want to take away that experience just because you don't feel like getting yelled at? Isn't that the kind of approach you take with your parents, and how does that work out? No, it's bad to get sent to your room. So I say, leave Mr. Rossetti in. I'll hashtag it on Twitter if I have to. Just don't turn him off. Don't turn him off. Why would you do that? Stop it. Damn it. And with that plea, we are closed for the week. Tune in next time for more of the biggest gaming news, delivered as always to you, hot off the grill. Thank you very much for watching, and stay hungry, my friends.